Make sure those phones are back on silent for me if you can, and then we can get started. All right. Hey, everybody's back. Welcome back to our launch workshop for this Saturday morning. Time to talk about making some money and making it a little bit quicker than 2 people a month. Let's talk about it like that. So we think there's 3 things. I mean, we'll go through a whole lot of things this morning, but we think there's really 3 things that you need to do and know in order to create wealth quickly at DuePoint. And when I say quickly, I mean, we've had guys that have got to rank 9 in 5 months. So we know that this can be done real quickly. And we will show you Philip Faree gets to 20 grand a month channel in 7 months. This can be done quickly if you want it to be done quickly. It's up to you. So there's 3 things that we see happening in the channels of those that build quickly. And so we teach those 3 things as the obvious things that need to be done for you to succeed that quickly. The first thing is understanding how to earn. We have a very unique mechanism here at DuePoint. It's not the same as other potential network marketing companies or Forex or crypto. It's different. And so you've got to understand our mechanism of earning if you want to accelerate that level of earning. And then, folks, you've got to understand our technology. This is a tech business, and this is the thing that people fight me on because South Africans in general are a little afraid of technology. Well, you can't be afraid of it anymore, I promise you. You can't break it. You can't permanently break it. Yeah, maybe you'll break it a little bit, but you can't. I always laugh, guys. Why don't you turn your phones off for me? I always laugh at one of our rank 10s at the moment. He calls me in with tech things. He discovers things that are not working properly in the app, and I'm always like, you're always breaking my app. But he actually just finds the things that are broken. I love him because he helps me keep it up to date. So we're going to look at the technology. And then the third thing is we've got to understand then the characteristics, the understandings, the behaviors of people who grow slowly and people who grow quickly. I'm going to mix this one into these 2 as well because you will see the behaviors mixed in with them. So I'm going to start with step number 1, how to earn using our mechanism. You saw there are 2 ways to earn at DuePoint. Got to remember this. There are 2 ways that you can earn here at DuePoint. The most important way is through our returns program. Guys, this is the wealth. This is the one you want to strive for. This is the one you want to put the energy into. It is the permanent income. Everybody talks about the holidays and the cars, and I want to do this and I want to do that and the next thing. And folks, those things do not make you wealthy. The holiday puts no food on your table other than the 1 week, so you get to eat 1 week out of every 52. Okay, and the car, well, maybe a bit of transport, but it's not the wealth creator. The one that's going to put the money in your bank every single month is the returns program. So 95% of your focus should be on building your returns. If you're going to build quickly, you focus on returns, you don't focus on XP. We need the XP, we need it, and we're going to talk about that, but when people say to me, have you seen my XP? I go, but have I seen your channel? Because it's the channel I want to see. The XP is just great. Okay, that's just cherries. But the cake, I want to see the cake, and the cake is the returns program. The returns program was earning the 27 Rand 50 on every point. So we want to earn on every point in our channel. Let's learn how to do it. 2 things you got to do to earn. 2 things. The first thing is you got to get yourself qualified. Now, qualified is not a very special word. Qualified wealth engineer, or QWE, just means somebody who's earning. That's all it means. A qualified wealth engineer is just somebody who's earning. So I've had somebody say to me the other day, I just want to see the qualified wealth engineers on my dashboard. And I said, okay, well, here they are. And I showed him. He said, no, the qualified guys. I said, here are your qualified guys. He said, no, the people that have paid. Okay, folks, the people who have paid are not necessarily qualified wealth engineers. A qualified wealth engineer requires you to do a few things. In order for you to be an earning wealth engineer, you need to step 1, have paid for your products. That's the first thing. You need to pay for your product. If you don't pay for your product, you don't earn anything at DuePoint. Okay, why? Because I have to create the money out of something. There isn't a hidden pile of money that we're all hiding from everyone that we're not releasing. No, we have to create the pile of money first, then we can distribute it. In South Africa, everybody in South Africa thinks there's a hidden pile of money and that there's a certain group of people that are just keeping it from the other group of people. You know that? That money's gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone. It's in the Rolls Royces that we see driving and the fancy houses. It's gone. It's in Dubai. It's gone. Okay? We as lowly individuals on the ground that are not politically connected, we have to make our pile of money first before we can distribute it. And that means we have to pay for our product, which means that your number one payment going forward is your DuePoint product payment. People don't get that. They don't grasp that. They think, no, how can that be? My rent is more important. My groceries is more important. My petrol is more important. My business is more important. Folks, none of those things are creating income for you, are they? When you pay your rent, did you make any money off of that? No. When you pay for your groceries, do you make any money off of that? No. So I met with my rank 9s this morning, plus my rank 9 pluses, for our Wealth Expediter meeting. We have it once a month. And we were talking about where you prioritize your returns. Okay, because South Africans go, no, these returns that I'm making at DuePoint, they're now helping me to cover my household expenditure. And I go, that's great, but what about growing wealth? These returns are going that way. At least some of it needs to go back into growing your wealth. Okay. Some of it needs to go for paying your product, because that's what's creating the rest that's going into helping you cover your living expenses. Your number one priority henceforth is paying for your product. What do you get as an active paid up wealth engineer at DuePoint? You get a free lawyer at the end of your product, at the end of your phone. You don't have to be qualified to get that. Just as an active paid up wealth engineer, we put a lawyer at the end of your phone, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They will help you. They will help you with pretty much anything, okay, and get you out of trouble. It's not a free lawyer as in he's going to come and stand in court with you. No, then you need Legal Guard. You know, the Legal Guard product, if you want a lawyer to stand in court with you. But when you're like, I'm in trouble, I need help, these are the guys that can help you. You get that. If you do not pay your product, you lose that too. You lose that too. Not only do you lose the system of wealth creation, you lose the fact that you had a lawyer. And some of these oaks are fris. I've seen them. They're proper lawyers. They're the ones you want in South Africa, these guys. All right. So step number 1, in order to become a qualified wealth engineer, you've got to pay your product. Step number 2, you've got to find me 3 people. Do you remember when I said there's 4 things you've got to do? Sign up, get the app, do the training, and then connect 3 people to start earning. You have to connect 3 people to become what is called a qualified wealth engineer. The moment you've paid for your product and you've got 3 separate individuals who've paid for their product, you now start earning. How much do you earn? Do you remember? Let's go back. You earn 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200% on your first point. It's 55 Rand. Okay, let's go forward again. So you've got 3 people in there now that have paid. That means the least amount of money you can earn at DuePoint is 165 Rand. That's the least amount you can earn, okay? You've got to have your 3 people in. The moment the 3 come in, you get 55, 55, 55. If you've got 1, you get nothing. You've got 2, you get nothing. All right? You've got 1 with 5 products, you get nothing. Okay? You need 3 separate individuals with at least 1 product, and then you get your 165. If they each take more than 1 product, that's just extra for you. But you need 3. Once your 3's in, congratulations, you are now a qualified wealth engineer, and you have started earning. Excellent. Now your qualified wealth engineer starts sprouting some roots. These are people, not dots, eh? Okay, they go out, they connect a few more people. Now you've got what's called a second point. You've introduced people who've introduced people. You want to earn on those people as well, the people that have been introduced, okay? This is where our system is quite unique. We put you in control. In most other systems, you would now have to get a qualified person over here and over here and over here and all that. No. At DuePoint, we say, all you need to do is on your first point, that's these people you have connected, you need to get the equal number qualified for the number of points you want to earn on. All right, so great. 2 points, 2 qualified wealth engineers. What's a qualified wealth engineer? Qualified wealth engineer is the same as you. You've paid, this person's paid for their product, found 3 people that have paid for their product, just like this. Do you see that? This guy, like you paid for your product and put 3 people in, you qualified. Great. This guy pays for his product and puts 3 people in, he's qualified. QWE means qualified wealth engineer. Now that does a whole bunch of things for you. We'll talk about opening points in a minute, but what it does is it puts into your channel a believer. You see, before you are paid by me, you are just believing that I will. You're hoping on a promise. I promised you this morning I'd pay you 55 Rand per product. I haven't paid you yet. So you're believing in a promise. I haven't delivered on that promise yet for you. There's loads of people in the room who've had it delivered every month for years, but you haven't yet. And what some of you have already said to me this morning, oh, you know, I'm a skeptic. I worry about these things. That's all of us. I don't just go into something. I mean, people come and want to sell me this and that and the next thing. I'm skeptical right out the gates, okay? because of the amount of time we've burnt our fingers in the past. When do I lose my skepticism? When that company puts money in my bank account. Now I'm a believer. So your primary objective when you sign someone up at DuePoint is to get them to connect 3 people. Because once they've connected 3 and those 3 have paid and they've paid, they become a believer because I put money in their bank account. Once they're believers, they don't stop at 3, then they really go bananas. They put everybody in after that because now they're earning. And so that's your first step with someone. Get them to connect people. Then you know you've got growers, builders in your channel. When we talk about the behaviors of people that grow quickly versus people who grow slowly, everybody who grows quickly puts a person in and gets them equipped mentally and physically to get 3 connected in. Because then they're growing and then they'll take it from there. Okay, so make sure you do that at step 1. Now I said, in order to earn on your second point, you're going to need 2 of these because you need the equal number of qualified wealth engineers for the number of points you want to earn on. You want to earn on 2 points, you need 2 qualified wealth engineers. Great. That means I've got to find me another one. Now, it doesn't have to be the first guy, the second guy, the third guy. You might put 20 people in, and number 3 and number 17 become qualified. That's fine. That's 2 qualified wealth engineers. See what I'm saying? All right, so don't panic. Oh, I put 1 and 2 in, they've canceled already. I'm finished. No, it's not that. You keep going until you've got 2 qualified in. When you've got your 2 qualified in, we now open your entire second point, okay? Your entire second point. And you earn on everybody who pays on that point. So imagine here, this guy put 1 guy in. You'd be earning on him 2 now. Okay, you see, we put you in control by saying you get them qualified and your channel will pay you. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Okay, down there. Excellent. So these guys sprout some roots, all right? And your third point is now developed. So you introduced somebody, who introduced somebody, who introduced somebody. That's your third point away. How do you earn on your third point? What are you going to need? You're going to need a third qualified wealth engineer because what do you need? You need the equal number for the number of points you want to earn on. So if you have 3 points, you need 3 qualified wealth engineers. Where do you need this qualified wealth engineer? On your second point? No, your third point? No, you need him right here on your first point because you're in control. We keep you in control. Get a third person qualified, which means get a third believer in your channel. Get him in, get him to connect 3 people. He's a believer, he's earning, and it's opened a third point for you. All right. So your channel will grow on to a 4th point, a 5th point, a 6th point, and so on. If we had 12 points in our channel and we wanted to earn on all 12 points, what would we need? 12 qualified wealth engineers where? On our first point. Okay. Now that means that you have to be focused always on building your first point, doesn't it? What does the Achiever Quest says? It says put 10 people and get them paid in every calendar month. Not put 10 people in your channel, 10 people on your first point. So if you're now the person who's got all the people, and you now try and place them to try and get these qualified wealth engineers, is that going to help you succeed? No, there's a very basic rule in network marketing everywhere. Network marketing 101 across the globe. People don't believe me. So I know I'm just speaking wind that's going to go in here and out of here. No one succeeds when they place people. No one. I have seen it thousands of times over the last 20 years. You come in, you're like, I've got the people. I'm going to put this guy here. I'm going to put him there. And I'm going to do this and that because that'll open up these points and I'll earn this. And the channel just goes, pfft. The moment you add somebody to somebody's channel, they go, this is fantastic. I never have to add anyone. And your believer becomes completely stagnant. They sit there and they go, this is great. No, you want me to grow. Put more people in my channel. That's what they'll do. It's the same as paying premiums. It's illegal to pay premiums on behalf of somebody else in the law and in our code of conduct. And yet what we do is, don't worry, you join. I'll pay your premium for the first 6 months. You build. By then, you'll be earning enough. Do you know what that person does? They watch you pay and they watch you pay and they go, this is fantastic. I'm getting this product. I'm free. I've got a lawyer at the end of my phone and I don't have to pay a cent. And they sit back and wait. And you pay and pay and pay, and they do nothing. There's a good Jewish business rule. It says everyone must have skin on the table. Everyone's got to hurt a little. When you have had to pay your 249 Rand, you're hurting a little. You want to get your 249 Rand back, so you get out there and you start connecting people. A little bit of pain. It's not a bad idea. And when the guy says, no, well, you want me qualified, you put the people in my channel. You go, next. And you find another person. You want people that get out there, catch the vision of what DuePoint's doing, and get their 3 people connected. For each one that you do, you will open another point, and there's no limit. If you've got 100 points in your channel, you've got 100 qualified people, you're going to earn on all of it. Okay, so rule number 1, keep building your first point. Right through to Expediters, we talk about the fact that first point growth is critical. Even when you rank 11, your leadership example is adding first pointers, adding first pointers, adding first pointers. You never stop adding people to your first point, and that's how you succeed at DuePoint. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about products now. Let's talk about debit order dates to start with, and we're going to talk about a few more things. There's a common mistake that's made, and that can lead to upset. And that's because people don't understand how our system works. We're in a wealth creation system, not an insurance policy system. People go, no, this is an insurance company. You guys are selling insurance products. No, we're not DuePoint. Constantia sells insurance products. We don't. What we do is we build wealth. And so we have a wealth creation system. And the wealth creation system that we have looks in each calendar month. Okay? And it says, did you pay for your product? Because that's the trigger to create a qualified wealth engineer. Did you pay your product? Do you have 3 people that paid their products? Okay? So the system is looking for that. So it looks for a payment in each calendar month. So now you come and you sign up and you go, I set my first debit order to the 31st. And then every month thereafter, I want to go off on the 1st. Okay, so now what our system does is it looks in January in this example and it says, was there a payment for this wealth engineer? Yes, there was on the 31st. Tick for January. Now in February, it looks at the month of February and it says, is there a payment in February? Now you paid on the 31st of January. Is there a payment in February? No, there isn't. Okay, and the system's going, where's it? And people go, no, but I paid on the 31st for February. And we went, no, you didn't. You paid on the 31st for January. That's what you did. So it then raises you the next day on the 1st of February for the month of February. So you get hit 2 days in a row, one for January and one for February. So if you put in this morning to those 2 debit order dates, please go and change them afterwards unless you're willing to be hit twice. Okay? After that, it'll hit you on the 1st and the 1st and the 1st and the 1st. But in your first month with us, it hits you on the 31st and then again on the 1st because it's looking for a payment in each calendar month. All right, you with me? If you didn't do that, if you said, listen, take it next week and then on the 1st, then that's fine. It'll take it next week and again on the 1st. All right, but you don't pay ahead here. You pay for calendar months. Remember that. That's very, very important. Okay, before we get into that, then what I also want to check with you this morning. You are going to be building wealth off of the back of paid products. Okay. So if this morning as a new wealth engineer, you came in and put a fake bank account detail in. Now, what's a fake bank account detail? It can be completely made up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Or it can be that bank account you only use for when you're taking debt out. You know that bank account. There's never any money in it. There is no intention of paying. You can have, if you put that bank account in, then you're never going to make a single cent at DuePoint, are you? Because we're going to raise a debit order against those bank accounts, fake or otherwise, and no money will be there to pay the product, and you will make nothing out of that bank account. What we need from you, and what you need from every wealth engineer that you sign up going forward, is the bank account in which the salary goes into. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. If they say, I'm not willing to give you that bank account, you say, well, fine, goodbye. And you go to the next person. Because unless you have the salaried bank account details, you're going to make no money at DuePoint, I can assure you. So that's the first thing. So if you did feel this morning that you didn't want to join DuePoint and everyone around you is like pressuring you in and you even were pressured back into the training now and all of that jazz, you don't need to be here. This is not a criminal sentence. We didn't chain you to the chair. Say, look guys, this is just not for me. I don't know what is for you, but this is not for me, okay? And then leave. Don't tell us, yeah, I'll fill in fake details and hope we go away. It's devastating for the person who signed you up and it costs you money and all that. So go to the lady outside and cancel the product. Alternatively, if now you're starting to get some belief in the system and you're going, I put fake bank account details in, but I really want to do this, go to Anna afterwards and change your bank account details. Don't be embarrassed. It's not like we'll go, we knew it. You know, we're not going to do that. Anna will very kindly, looking at you, very kindly, she will change your bank account details to your salary bank account. That's the only one we want. And when you are signing a wealth engineer up in future, make sure you ask that question. Don't leave them to fill the app out by themselves. Go and sit there and say, dude, you really want to do this? I really want to do this. Excellent, fill it out. And what bank account does your salary go into? Oh, I don't use that one. Well then, but this is, I thought you really wanted to do this. Well, maybe I just want to test it. No, well then don't bother. Like really, don't bother. You know, we have the only economic tool in South Africa. If they don't want it, they don't want it. Okay, let them go. Make sure it's a salary. And then the third thing is make sure they put the right debit order date in. The debit order date should be on the day they paid or the day after. It shouldn't be any other date because there's no money. 24 hours later, there's no money in those bank accounts. Am I right? You see, you might think I'm trying to get your money. I'm not trying to get your money. What I'm trying to do is create wealth for you. You get nothing unless we get this payment in. You get nothing. And so the debit order date that you want, the only one you will accept in the application form, is the debit order date that the salary comes in or the day after. That's why you will see on an application form there's about 7 dates at the top, and then it gives you the rest. Those are the most common payment dates. If the person gives you a number that's not one of those, then you know you won't ever see a cent from them. You won't ever see it. So then stop them and say, why do you put that date in? That date's no good. You don't get paid on that date. That's 2 weeks after your salary. There's no money in your account. No, but I don't really want to do this. Great. Don't fill the form out then. Go home. It's fine. You know? So if this morning you put the wrong debit order date in, wherever you are, either call client services on Monday or go to Anna afterwards and change your debit order date. Okay? Don't put a fake one in. Rather just say no thanks, guys. Okay? We're in the business of wealth creation here. All right, the second way we said that you create wealth, and it's an important way in accelerating your wealth creation with us, is through our XP Rewards program. Our XP Rewards program has been designed to get you going. If you refuse to do the training, which most wealth engineers do, it means that you will form part of the group that earns nothing or very little at DuePoint. It's that simple. If you do the training, you then form the part of the people that earn quickly. Yeah, that's just how it works. Now, what the XP program is, it's not only training videos, but there's activities that you need to do. You can't grow wealth by sitting on your chair at home doing nothing. You need to do the activities. If I look at my fastest growing people, you look at a guy like Philip Fourie, he's been here for 7 months. He not only has done all the training, he does the activities. The actual stuff of making wealth is what he does with us. Now, we've created this program for you, and it works on 2 criteria. The first one is how much XP you've got, the XP you get from the activities and the training, and how big your qualified channel is. You need the channel. You can have 1 million XP, but no one in your channel, you get nothing. Okay? Or you can have 1 million people in your channel and no XP, and you'll also get nothing in our training program. You'll earn returns. Okay, you'll earn the returns, but you won't get anything out of the XP Rewards program. You need both to qualify. All right. If we look at what's required on the table here, and this table is in your app, I'll show you where it is. To get to rank 1 right now, you guys are all rank 0. We want to get to rank 9, 10, 11. We've got to get to rank 1 first. We were actually talking about this morning. People say, Yolandi, I think you were saying it to me, I want to go rank 9. And then later on you realized you needed to get to rank 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 first. Okay? So let's get you there. Rank 1, you're going to need 4 people in your qualified channel. What's your qualified channel? It's the size of your channel where you've opened the points. How do you open points again? You need the equal number of qualified wealth engineers for the number of points. So you might have 10 points in your channel, and you haven't opened any points. Only your first point's open. Okay? That means your qualified channel size will be the sum of the products in your first point. You need to get more people in. You see what I'm saying? We look at activity here for the XP Rewards program. Put 2 qualified people in, 3 qualified people in, it starts adding up all the products in those points. That's your qualified channel size. 4 people in your qualified channel size and 4,000 XP, you rank 1. We're going to do that today. Before the end of today, you're going to be rank 1. Okay, I'm going to show you how. Rank 2, you're going to need double the amount of XP and 20 people. But you've got 4 people to help you now. So momentum happens. 3 is 60, 4 is 120. Look at how the cash starts rising. Every time you achieve a rank, you're going to start getting some cash. Rank 5, you're going to get that pro kit. Rank 6, it's now 1,500. Then you're going to get the business cards. And then you get a 20 grand check at rank 8. That's awesome. You're earning normally around about 10,000 bucks a month at rank 8. And we give you in 1 month a 20 grand bonus on top of that 10 grand. It's lovely getting 30 grand in a month. And that's rank 8, man. It's nowhere. We don't even think you're on the ladder until you rank 9. Only at rank 9, you've taken your first step on the ladder with us. Okay? Rank 9, you get the holiday, 1,000 people. And then at rank 10, you get a 50 grand check. Go and see the cabinet. Go and look on YouTube, the people who've got 50 grand checks. You will not be the first to get it. So again, if you go, 1,500 people in a qualified channel, that's impossible. That's interesting. I've handed out a few of those checks already. Now, you're normally on about 25 to 30,000 Rand a month by this stage, and we give you 50 grand on top of it. So you get like 85,000 bucks that month. That's a good month. Anyone here get 85 grand last month from their employer? No. Oh, it's a good day. And then, of course, at rank 11, once you've got the XP, and look at that, it's 1 million, hey? It's 1 million XP. So it's not like I'm not doing the XP program, I don't need the training, blah, I'm just going to build a channel. That's great. Then you get returns, you do not ever get the car. You need 1 million XP and 2,000 people in your qualified channel, we give you that car. It's there. And then it goes on and on and on and on after that. All right, so remember you've got to do two things. You need the XP and the channel size. Great. Now, what do you do to earn the XP? Building the channel size is easy. Connecting people, connecting people, connecting people. But how do I get the XP? Well, we've designed a program. It's got about 26 steps in it. I'm going to show you just now where it is, of activities and training. When you do the activities and training, we use a 3-star system for you. Sounds really complicated, but it's not. It's just to help you. The 3 stars are your short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. That's all it is. And in your app, you can see where you are. Am I still doing star 1? Am I doing star 2? Or am I doing star 3? It shows you. All right. For each thing that you do, you're going to earn XP. We start with the easiest stuff for newbies, and it goes harder and harder right down to the pro stuff at the bottom. So when you start, you just do the first couple of steps. That's all. And you'll get better and better as you move along. Look at the first step. Log in daily. Just log into your app. If you log in daily, we'll give you 25 XP every time you do it. That's 775 XP a month. Just by turning it on. You don't have to do anything. Just turn it on. And we'll give you 25 XP. Okay? Every single day. All right, great. Then, if you achieve it 20 days in a row, you log in 20 days in a row, that then gives you your first star bonus. What's your star bonus? First star on that one will give you 500 XP. So you log in for 20 days, we dump 500 additional XP in, and star number 2 reveals itself. And star number 2 will say, log in for a year, and we'll give you 5,000 bonus XP. But every time you're logging in, you're getting a 25 XP. But then we give you the bonus. And then star number 3 will reveal itself. And it'll say, log in for 5 years, and we'll give you 50,000 XP for logging in. All right. And it's the same on every single one of these steps. There's a 1, 2, and a 3 star for most of them. The second step is register a prospect. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this in a minute. A prospect, ladies and gentlemen, is someone you would like to show the DuePoint system to. It is not a signed-up wealth engineer. We had a lady on Friday who went through the whole process of filling out a prospect form and then came and said, why won't it show as a wealth engineer on my phone? Because she's not a wealth engineer, she's a prospect. Okay, didn't know what the difference was, which I found was quite surprising. But nonetheless, this is the thing. Prospect is someone you'd like to show DuePoint to. And then a wealth engineer, a signed up applicant, that's the people you're making money on. You don't make money on prospects because you haven't shown them the system yet. They haven't signed up. Okay. But we, in our system, allow you to keep a record of all of your prospects. You don't have to have the book anymore. Do you remember the old book that used to fall and the coffee would get on it and the pages would tear up? And then when you try to find someone, you couldn't because there were so many thousands in there. We've given you a system for free. That will do it for you. Fill your prospects in and then you can manage them with us. And we'll show you in a minute how that works. For every prospect that you connect, you get 300 XP. Remember, you need 4,000 XP today to go rank 1. So remember that. Okay. 300 XP for every person you put in. If you can put 10 people in, I'm sure all of you have got 10 people you'd like to show DuePoint to. Wouldn't you? Fill 10 people out on the prospect list today. You've got 3,000 of the 4,000 XP already today. Okay. And once you've filled 15 in, you get a 1,500 XP bonus for star 1. Then star 2 and 3 reveals itself. Okay, great. Look here. Watch an introduction presentation. Once you've watched an intro presentation, we give you 500 XP for every presentation you watch with us. Why? Because we want you to watch every one. Not once a week, not maybe once a month. Every time we run an intro, you should be watching it with us. It keeps you fired up, it keeps you motivated, and it's forcing you to connect people to us so that your money can grow. When do we have introduction presentations? Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesday night, Wednesday lunch, Thursday night, Friday lunch, Saturday. If you're at work, you can use the Works internet and watch us live. Wednesday and Friday and Saturday morning. That's 2,500 XP a week. A week. It's 10,000 a month if you watch every one of our presentations. 10,000 XP. You see, it's not difficult. I'm only on the third step. You're already earning in the tens of thousands of XP every month. Do you see? You've got to get to 1 million, remember? All right, look at the next one. Watch a development seminar. That's me saying watch the training. Development seminars are our training. Where do you find them? Tools on the app, videos. There are a whole host of videos in there. Each video gives you 1,000 XP that you watch. I reckon there's 20 or 30,000 worth of XP just in the development seminars alone. Okay. Watch the training, you get 1,000 XP. And so on and so on. Then show the prospect. Remember, you register the prospect. Show them the intro. That gives you an extra 500. So if you sit with a guest at every introduction presentation, you get 1,000 XP every presentation. If you did one guest per day, Tuesday through Saturday, that's 5,000 XP a week. It's 20,000 XP a month. If you sit one guest and you watch the intro with them every single day. Do it, and so on, and get qualified. And then this one we're going to do today, take a selfie. Get your portfolio picture in our app. Okay? It staggers me how few people know that we do this, especially wealth engineers. When you sign someone up, the very first thing you do with them is get them to take their portrait. Okay? If you're not, I don't understand why you're not. All right? And those of you who are white like me, because the white people I have a problem with, the white people don't want to take a picture. They take a picture of their pot plant, or their dog, or the garage. I'm not interested in that. I want your face. I don't put my face on social media. What millennia are you living in? You're already out there. I'll look you up and show you. Okay? You're not going to be able to escape it. Okay? I need a picture of your neck and head. And when you put that in your app, I'm going to show you how to do it. You immediately get 1,000 XP. So remember, you wanted 4,000 XP today. You're going to register 10 prospects and take a picture of yourself. You've got 4,000 XP. Done. Now you just need to connect 4 people in your rank 1. Hey, is this difficult or what? Hey, geez, taking a photo of myself. All right. And then get qualified and rank up and all these other things that will naturally happen in time. You'll work through them. I'm going to show you where to find all of those things shortly. All right. So let's pull out the tech. All right, the 2 ways to earn, remember, returns and rewards. That's what you've got to remember. Now we're going to use the tech to get us there. Open up your DuePoint app with me. All right, okay, good. Step number 1 is when you open your app, on most days it's going to open into notices. All right. These are not to be ignored. They're not pictures. South Africans don't read, which drives me mad. Today is the first day of the rest of your life you're going to be reading henceforth. Okay. I only put like 1 sentence in. It's not crazy stuff. But it's my opportunity to talk to you. Every day I want to talk to you. I want to keep you fired up. I want to let you know what's happening out there, what's happening with us. You want to be in touch. When you open your app, you go to notices. Okay. In notices, you will notice that each one comes with these blue bands at the bottom. The blue bands are buttons, okay? They're not writing, they're actual buttons. They do stuff. Whenever you see a blue band at DuePoint, it's a button. All right, good. So now, what this does is it allows you to connect people to us. This technology has been exclusively designed by us to allow anybody on any phone with any piece of tech to be able to watch us live in the room. Okay, look at the bottom of this one. It says launch workshop for today, and it says they're booked to attend head office or watch live stream at 11:30. If you push the watch live stream and turn your phone sideways, you're in the room with me right now, live. So we will send you that every day, and it'll say at 6:30 tonight, Brendan will be presenting. Push this button, turn your phone at 6:30. There you go. There we go. You see, it's in the room with me right now. Do you see there? Okay. Now, more powerful than getting you to connect to me in the room is for you to get your prospects to connect to me, because you want them signed up, don't you? So you see at the bottom it says share. You see at the bottom there it says share? Where is it? No, back here. Share. See there, share? At the bottom there? Push share, and you can share this link to anyone on any piece of technology. Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. People say to me, when are you going to be on LinkedIn? I'm on LinkedIn. Go to your LinkedIn and share the link. It'll go to LinkedIn. All right. Whatever one you do, look here, I'll pick WhatsApp. Okay. Brings up WhatsApp. I'll select a contact, click next. And look here, here comes the link. It's loading, and there it is. There's the link at the bottom. Now that individual, you can write at the top of your message, you've got to watch this tonight. You know, send it to them. They receive it. They click on the link at 6:30 on their phone that doesn't have the DuePoint app. Turn their phone sideways. They're watching me live. Every day, every presentation, you get a notice that you can share and you can connect South Africans to us anywhere in the country. Whether they've got the DuePoint app or not, you now have the ability to link them to me. Are we using this tech? What is the difference between people who connect slowly and people who connect quickly? Those people who build quickly are the people who are connecting on a daily basis. And they use the tech. All right, you with me? Okay. Let me cancel that for now. All right, great. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing is we have all of our training videos on our products available to you. This is a tool not only for you to understand the product. These training videos range between, I think the longest one, which is Family Wealth, is 23 minutes long, all the way through to about 6 minutes long. They're really short movies, 6 to 23 minutes. It's short, but they're fully comprehensive. They tell you every benefit and every term and condition. So even if you can't read the documents, because you're illiterate or battling to download it or whatever it might be, I have a video that will teach you about your products. Watch them. Don't call client service 8 months down and go, I'd like my investment out. I have the Wealth Points product. We get that. We get that. Not all the time, but we get that. And then it's like, did you watch the training video? What training video? Have you used your cell phone? What's a cell phone? Ladies and gentlemen, watch the training videos. You will find them in here. Where do you find them? Under Tools. You go to the top, little where it says the Basic Series, push the down arrow, and if I'm not mistaken, it's under Getting Started. I think Jane's made a Getting Started section. No, it's not there yet. Jane's building a Getting Started section for me. Let's go to Shorts. Yeah, it's under Shorts. So you go to Basic Series at the top, click Shorts, and there you'll find Legal Guard, you'll find Access Wealth, Family Wealth, Wealth Guard, Wealth Points, and a little bit further down, Legal Access. All in under Shorts. Okay, you've got them on your phone. Watch them. And then, more importantly, when you are signing up wealth engineers and they walk outside and go, yeah, but I want to know about the products. You don't talk about the products. You go, which products do you want to know? I want to know about Access Wealth. No problem. Sit down, play. It's 15 minutes. It's 12 minutes. You still get to sign them up on the spot. It's not like go home and watch the hour and a half video. It's sit here, 6 minutes on Legal Guard. Watch it. Right, now you know the product. Let's sign you up. Do you see what I'm saying? It's to get you to the close. It's to get you to the close. We want people signing up. And so the videos have been made specifically short, quick, but comprehensive, so that even if they want to know more about the product, you can show them more right now. Before they've left the table, you've shown them about the product, so that they still sign up in that meeting. You know what it's like? You don't want them to go cold. You want them hot. And so these training videos are short so that you can get them hot, signed up hot. Okay, so they're not just for you, they're your tool for getting people in. All right, so let's get that 1000 XP for getting the profile picture. In your app now, I want you to go back to your channel, click channel, bottom left-hand corner. Channel, bottom left-hand corner. In the top left-hand corner, you will now find your name. See your name at the top there? If it's not your name, you need to log out and log back in, okay? That's your name. Click on your name, and up will come your profile picture, okay? No, it's Rob's been filling with my app. Your profile picture at the moment looks like that, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes. Why? I don't know. You didn't do the training. You didn't, but you have been not putting your picture in. All right, great. Now what we want you to do is we want you to take a picture. You see it says take a picture? All right. See the little picture button? Take a picture of yourself. You can do it now. You can do it afterwards. Take the selfie, put it in, then crop, then save. Now you'll see on some of you take the picture, then it comes up with options. It says, which program would you like to edit your picture with, you know? You know those ones that give you 6 packs and higher cheekbones and all of that? You can select it. Do that. Do your editing, cropping, save, submit. Okay? You have to go through the menus. People go, no, I took a picture. It's not there. And I go, did you push save? No, I didn't. It's the big blue stripe. Whenever you see a stripe, it's a button. Click save, and it's done. Once it's in, you will have your point. You'll be able to immediately see it by swiping across on your channel to your live feed. It'll come in at the top and say 1000 XP. Profile photo taken, 1000 XP loaded. Okay, so the moment you've done it, you check it on the feed. All right, crop it, save it, do whatever, but go right through the process, and let's get that done. That's your 1000 XP. Now, remember I said to you that you've got 2 options, both of which are going to get you XP. We need you to fill out a form of prospects, okay? We need you to get your prospects listed, and then we need to sign people up. The bottom one is your list of people you'd like to show, 2.2. The top one is, this is a guy who wants to sign up, let's get him signed up. See what I'm saying? So click on prospect at the bottom, okay? Click on prospect, and it opens up your list of prospects. At the moment, it's blank. See, like mine. Blank list of prospects. you want to add people to it. This is now going to become your management tool. You're going to say add new prospect, and you're going to go through your contacts and your lists, and you're going to fill in the details of these individuals, and you're going to create a list of prospects. These are people you want to talk to. You earn no money for them, but you are going to get 300 XP for each one you load in. 10 today, 300 XP, 3,000 XP. Profile picture, you've got enough. Okay, now once you've got them in, now you've got the ability to search them and do a whole lot of things with them. Click the search button in there. Okay, click the search button, and now you can put in the top what you're looking for, and once it's found what you're looking for, Shania Twain in this example, it brings her up. Okay, and in here you've now got her profile. You can see what you filled out for her. All sorts of details you can keep about this individual, including their picture. And we give you at the bottom this plus button here that allows you to do all sorts of things. You can take a photo of her. You can favorite them so they come to the top of your list. You can play them the intro presentations. You can edit them, and you can call them directly out of the app. You can now click the dial button and your phone will ring, and you can be talking to them out of your phone. It's your full. You can't do that in your book. You can't click dial on your book and call them. Here you can dial them, and you can go back later and edit them and update them, what they're interested in, notes about their circumstances, everything you need. And for every one you load, you're going to get 300 XP. So keep your prospects in here. Okay, excellent. Now, what I want us to do is I want to go back to the tools menu. See at the bottom corner? So this is where we want you to go to whenever you become a new wealth engineer. I always say to you at the beginning, you've got to watch the training. It defaults to the basic series. This is where we want you to start. We are, in fact, building, as we speak, a getting started section. You'll actually see it there. And I'm going to put in the key videos under getting started. But for now, you're going to go to the basic series when you load in. These are the videos we want you to watch. Folks, you'll see at the bottom of each one it says watch. You see it says watch? And at the top of each one it says XP. Okay? The XP, you get 1,000 XP. This is an old picture. You get 1,000 XP for every video that you watch. You will not know how to do this business until you've watched at least the first 5 videos. You won't know how to do it. You can pretend that it's just about connecting people, and then in 3 months' time, you'll tell me how you're not earning any money. Okay. The difference between people who earn quickly and people who earn slowly are the people, all of them. Every single person that has done well at DuePoint has watched every single training video like 5 times. And now they are winning because they understand this business. The first 5 videos are all there for you. Returns and rewards, XP program. You might have said, I don't understand. It was qualified wealth engineers, XP. I don't know what he was talking about. Don't worry. Go back this weekend. Returns program. Returns program is the 27 Rand 50, the qualifying, all that. There's a training video on it. And then the next video down is an XP program video. Those steps Brendan was talking about, 3 stars, there it is. It's in there. Go and watch it. And then the 4th video is what you got to do here. It's called prospecting, connecting, and inviting. A message that demands to be heard. That's such an important. People say to me, Brendan, I don't know what to say. Well, here it is. I got a whole training video that I said to you must watch on day 1 that you didn't. That tells you what to say and how to do it. Watch that video. And then the 5th video is the one that people just ignore. And it's the one that tells you how to use this app. How do I use the technology? I've got a training video. I teach you every single aspect of this app on our website. And you're A for away. When I say watch the training, I mean it, guys. Only if you want to succeed, watch the training. If you don't want to succeed, you don't have to watch the training. Okay. And then after that, it goes on and on and on. Social media and all sorts of amazing stuff that's in there. Okay. All right, great. So that's it. Now let's get to the rewards again. See the middle button? So you've done connect. That was how you added a wealth engineer and a prospect. You've done tools. That's your training. Now we're going to click the 3rd button in the middle called the rewards button. This is our XP rewards program. Okay. Everything I've shown you so far is here. At the top, it shows you our 365 challenge for 2019. Go learn the details about that. You can push the down arrow next to it, and it gives you the full details. All right. Then below it in pink is our monthly achiever quest. Okay, that's the 5 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand. Do you remember it? Put 10 people in, get 5 grand, 20 people, 10 grand, etc. There it is. There's all the terms and conditions. Push the down arrow on the side, okay, and it'll open it up for you and give you the full T's and C's. All right. So whenever you go, I don't remember that thing Brennan was saying. It's in your app, okay? Click rewards, it's there. And then those 27 steps or 26 steps. Remember I told you, log in the first day, go watch a launch workshop, load a prospect, watch an intro. Here they all are. But now in the app, okay, in the app, they're customized for your activity. You see you have this bar underneath, okay? The bar underneath is there to show you how many you've done. So remember, it was like load a prospect. You need 15 to do your first star to get that bonus, okay? Let me see if I can say, Rob's got it in here. Has he got it there? There's the bonus, okay. So back out, there's the bonus, 15. You want the 1,500? Well, okay, you need 15 prospects loaded. So go load all 15 today. Load the people you want to connect to DuePoint, get the 300 XP each, and strike. As you do it, the blue bar starts moving across. See the blue bar starts moving across? It registers what you're doing, so you know how far you are on each one of these steps, okay? Each one of them. Let's go back again. So there's the how much you've got, the name. And then if you push the down arrow next to each one of these steps, okay, it's going to tell you what you need to do for that step. So the top's just got a title, but below it describes what you need to do. Just push the down arrow. Remember, you can't break anything in this app, so don't be afraid to push things. Tap on them. You won't break it. Tap on stuff, and then you'll know what's going on. You've got 26 of those to do. Go and do them. All right, and then lastly, folks, people ask me, where in the app do I find my product? The question actually doesn't come like that. The question normally comes as an accusation, because people don't like asking nice questions like, folks, I can't find my product document. Can you tell me where it is? It's, you never sent me my product document. That's how it goes, normally in a tone very similar to that, okay? No, folks, we send you our product document to 2 places. Firstly, to your email address. Instantly, you got it to your email address. This is like the bank account. Did you use somebody else's email address today? Because if you did, you're never ever going to see your policy document. How am I going to communicate with you in the future if you didn't give me your email address? It is 2019. In about 90 days' time, it'll be 2020. Why don't you have an email address? You know, when South Africans go, no, you need to dig me out of the financial crisis I'm in. I go, and you don't have an email address? How am I going to dig you out of a financial if you don't even have an email address? You see, you can't go, no, but it's not, in South Africa there's circumstances. No, we can't. We can't do that anymore. It's 2020. We cannot make excuses for ourselves anymore. Now you need an email address. Go and get an email address. If you gave us the wrong email address, you better talk to client services and have it changed. Okay, go and put the correct email address in so that we can send you your policy documents and other communication in the future. However, we do back it up because we know you guys. And so we put into your app your policy documents. It's at the top here where you see what we call the burger menu button. Do you see it at the top there? Push that button. It opens up your menu. All right. And in here will be listed your products. Can you see your products? Okay. Listed in there. Here they are. The ones that don't have hammers next to them are your live products. Okay. Now to find your document, you simply push on it. On your product and look there, download your plan document or your policy document. It's there 24 hours a day, anywhere in the world. You've got your product document right there, okay? If you want to add family members to your plans, dependents, creditors, you click at the top. That's not headings. You see the family? People think it's heading. If it's a blue stripe, it's a button. Click family member, add your family members. So those of you who skipped through it in the application form this morning because you didn't have ID numbers and stuff like that, it's no problem. When you get home, you're going to click on the burger menu, click on your product and say add family member, add dependent, add beneficiary, add creditor. All in here. You don't need my client service to add a beneficiary. You don't need them to add a creditor. Go and put them all in through the app. You can adjust your investment amounts here as well. Okay, in here. So those of you who took the Access Wealth and would like to contribute more than 100 Rand a month, that's fine. Go and adjust it. Maybe for a month you want to put 2 grand in and then you want to take it back to 100 Rand the next month. Just adjust up. Next month, adjust back down. Okay, you've got the ability to do it. And then those of you with Access Wealth, you'll see your current balance is there. And at midnight, every night we update it. So every day you can see how your investment is doing on the stock exchange. Okay, remember Access Wealth is not interest. It's an investment into the stock exchange. So you want to see how your investment is doing. All right, that's all in there. And then, folks, before I run away, you'll see if there is a hammer next to it, it means you had that product once upon a time, you failed to pay it or you canceled it and it lapsed. All you need to do if you want to reactivate your product is push the hammer, follow the prompts, put your proper bank account detail in this time and the proper debit order date in this time, and we'll raise the debit order and you'll be back and live with us instantaneously. You don't even have to call our client service team. Okay, all in there. At the very bottom, you'll see it says add product. Add product is important because the more products you have, the better the example you can give to the wealth engineers that are joining your channel and the more money that you will make with them. So just get in there and do that. All right. Okay, so now we get back to the channel again. I want to go back a little bit. There we go, at the bottom. So just tap on the side there, go back into your channel. At the bottom, the last button we have is Events. Click on Events, and now you can see DuePoint's calendar. DuePoint's calendar is there to show you when our next major events are and when our next presentations are. People say, when do you do presentations? And then they've got their pen out and their book out. I'm like, no, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2020 for crying in a bucket. I got it in my phone for you already. There's all the list. Now, importantly on that list is your ability to connect individuals again. If you want to attend a presentation, like our encounter. Do you remember the encounter? 9th of November in Cape Town. Scroll down, okay? Scroll down. There we go. Scroll down, scroll down. We're going to go down to 9th of November. There it is. DuePoint's Cape Town encounter in red. You want to click the attend button. There you get to book your ticket and your guests' tickets. They're free, but what it does is it then sends an electronic ticket to your guests. This is very powerful. All these other presentations you went to, you didn't get an electronic ticket being sent to their phone. Here you get to do it. Put them in, put the details in and their email addresses, and we will send them an electronic ticket. Okay. But for other events as well, you can click attend and join us on those. The next button is the watch button. Now the watch button, when I say to you, is 3 clicks to connect a person. You often hear me say that. 3 clicks. First click is open app. Second click is click the events menu. Third click is watch. This watch button allows you to watch us live in the room. You have the notice that's got the link in it, but you've got it here too. You click watch here, and you turn your phone sideways, you're live in the room with me. You're live in the room with me. It's fantastic. Now, that means when you're sitting at work tomorrow, not tomorrow, on say Wednesday or Friday when we do the 12:15 presentation. I always do the Thursday night, that's what I'm saying tomorrow. Wednesday or Thursday night at 12:15. You're sitting at work, you want your friends to get connected with us. It's lunch hour. You can go, dude, check this out. DuePoint events watched, boom. And I'm live on your phone in front of that individual. 3 clicks and you're connecting an individual to me. When it's gray, ladies and gentlemen, you see when it's gray? When it's gray, the event is not on yet or has passed. You can't click watch. When it's blue, look here, launch workshop 11:30 is blue. If you push that watch now, you're in the room with me right now. Okay, so you wait for it to go blue, then you click it, your turn. What happens when you watch an intro presentation? You get 500 XP, don't you? If you watch a launch workshop, which is this, the first time you watch it, you get 1,000 XP. Okay, so if this is your first launch workshop, you guys, because you're not watching live on your apps, won't get the 1,000 XP. You've got to go to the last button, which is the scan button. If you're ever in the room at a presentation like this one, you click the scan button, your camera turns on, you go to the QR code outside on the wall, and you scan the QR code, and your 1,000 XP is registered for your launch workshop. Only the first time for those, but for intro presentations, it's every single time. Okay, all right, lovely. Everything you need in there. I have given you the 10-minute version of an hour-and-a-half video. Go and watch the other hour and a half and you will be blown away at what this app does. People say to me, but I can't see when new people are added. You haven't looked at your live feed. People say, where do I find the W number of myself and my wealth engineers? You haven't watched the training video. It's in there. You can find everything you need to know. Who's paid? Who hasn't paid? Who's qualified? Who hasn't qualified? Everything you need to know is in this app. Go and watch the training videos. And so, again, we recap. What are the behaviors of the people who grow quickly and the people who grow slowly? People who grow quickly build belief in their channels by making sure people they connect get qualified. That's step 1. Step number 2 is people who grow quickly do the XP Rewards program, not just the training, but the activities. They're doing all the bits. People who grow quickly versus people who grow slowly are people who make sure that the people they sign up want to be in and therefore have given their salary bank account and their salary debit order date. That's it. All right. And then people that grow quickly are people who set the example. Leadership is about example. The Achiever's Quest is for you to become a leader. It says you go out and put 10 people in and get them paid in the same month. When you do that, we'll give you $5,000. And not only that, we take your picture, we give you the check with the $5,000, and we put you all over our media so that everybody sees you setting the example. They see you setting it. 10 people is 1 person every 3 days on average. 3 taps on your phone, once every 3 days. But you can do it every day. How come you can't connect a person a day? We have people that connect people every day. Why can't it be you? Do 30 people, and this month you could get 15 grand from us. Can you imagine? 30 people is rank 2. You saw that. So you'll get 155 rand from those two. You'll get 30 times 55, and you get 15 grand. Let's call it a plus minus 20,000 rand. Who would like to get 20 grand in their first month at DuePoint? Okay, so what are you going to do? No, but tomorrow's Sunday, it's church, and we don't do anything on Sundays. I'm at church too tomorrow. What do you think people are going to be praying about tomorrow morning? You get to be the bearer of good news tomorrow. You don't have to take your groceries with you to church to try and sell them the knockoff Chinese groceries. You pull your app out and you go, we can make wealth. Watch this. Tap, tap, tap. Boom. Watch it. Okay. 20, 30 people, let's make it happen. So what are you going to do? You just need to connect people. That's all we ask you to do. No selling. No discussion of our products. None, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think about it. No, but the guy wants to know about our legal wealth. Just watch the video. You don't discuss it. It's not up for debate, ladies and gentlemen. DuePoint is not up for debate. Only uneducated debate. Anybody who's done any research into DuePoint knows that it's not up for debate. It is DuePoint or die in destitution in South Africa. That's it right now. That is a factual statement. I'm willing to stand when people say that's your opinion. I go, no. Watch over the next 10 years as my opinion turns into fact. Jobs, gone in the next 10 years. Only the most connected people are going to be. Lynette, you still haven't worked your tech out afterwards. Rank 11, coming up on rank 11, still can't work the tech. There's no need for debating people. It's sit down, watch this video, connect to DuePoint. That's all you're going to do. No discussion around our products. Become an expert at our tools. We've discussed it over and over. And get started now. Not Monday, not next month. When did you set your first debit order to? November. Because you know you're not going to earn a cent until November. You won't get paid. Why? Some of you looking at me blankly again. What do you need to be qualified to earn? Pay your product. Yeah, I'm going to pay in November. Great. Then our system says you're a wealth engineer in November. Go out to Anna, change your debit order to this month. So that this month you can put your 10, 15, 20 people in, or 10, 20, 30 people in and get your money. You're not going to get the 5 grand if you put 10 people in this month and you pay in November. You won't get your money. So do it now. This is the behaviors of people who earn quickly versus slowly. Get started now. Plug into DuePoint. You need to know our calendar of events. I think I've got it in here. You need to know our app. You need to have done all of our training. You need to know our people. Plug in. This is the number one priority. People still feel, no, I've got my job and my this, my that. I'm like, none of those are helping you. This is now your number one priority going forward. Everything for DuePoint. And then get the tools, guys. Get the tools. On our website, you can order them online or you can buy them from the counter. Discount on this. This is quite a data-intensive business. You need about 500 megs to a gig of data a month if you're going to do this properly. Okay? So if you've either got Wi-Fi at home that you can plug into, or you've got your phone just 4G. And if it's 4G data, you know you're in for 500 to a gig's worth of data, unless you have the USB stick. If you've got the USB stick, it's got our intros on it, it's got our training, it's got everything. You can plug it into your TV. Have you bought it yet? Have you bought it yet? You can go right there, right now and buy it. And those of you around the country, you can order it online. How are you displaying things? I'm going to take questions at the end. I'm worried about time. Okay. Cape Town Encounter. Have you booked your tickets? Are you coming? Have you got your lists ready? The people who are building fast are all there already. They're all booked and ready, and they're going to be there. The people who are building slowly are making excuses. I don't know anyone in the Western Cape. It's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. Do you want wealth? Or do you want excuses? That's all you've got to ask yourself. And then get plugged into all of our tech, ladies and gentlemen. Get the tech. YouTube, subscribe. Click the bell button so that when we go live, your phone pings. You know we're live. Facebook, are you following and loving us there? Are you distributing the stuff that we've got? Use it. This is tech. This is how guys like Philip Fourie have made their money. He's on a farm. He has to use stuff like this. He can't run around face to face. And then our podcasts will help you with data. If you struggle with video data costs, go to our podcasts and just listen to them. They're a fraction, they're a couple of megs big instead of hundreds of megs big for you. Everything you need is there for you, ladies and gentlemen. You have got the rest of this weekend to get a head start on your wealth creation. This afternoon, you want to do a couple of things. Get your first 3 people connected. You want to watch your first 5 training videos. You want to have listed 10 to 15 prospects and have taken your selfie. By the end of this afternoon, you could be rank 1. You could be. Then tomorrow morning, it's like the harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. You're going to get out there and it's going to be, I am the answer to your prayer. You might not want to use those exact words, but you want to get out there and just harvest all these people who are going, there is no hope. There is no hope in South Africa. When your president says, and I paraphrase, that they don't have a solution, then you know that we are up the creek without a paddle. It's time to get going. It's time to get going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Guys, we're going to be live at 6:30. It's Tell-All Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. It's going to be amazing. Everybody needs to be here on Tuesday night. Don't hide behind the live feed. Get in here with your channels. It's going to be amazing. We'll see you then at 6:30. Yeah.